You've been nonstop since you got back from your New York trip. Like you're trying not to think.
The 9/11 anniversaries bring up a lot.
Even for those of us who weren't there. I don't know how you do it.
You just do it. You know, you have to move forward, and it's a really hard day every year. But, God, the human spirit's really tough. And you don't really get to learn that until it's tested. So.
I hear you. So did George go with you? I mean, since he's your guy, I just thought, you know.
Help me?
Yeah. Okay.
He had to work.
Oh, yeah? What does he do?
A job that requires you wearing a suit every day.
Oh, I never figured you for a suit.
Gross.
So, what's the deal? Think you met the one?
Yeah, I think maybe I have.
You know, it was a couple months before he died, Pa told me that he was going to ask you and Matthew to make this your permanent home.
He said that?
Well, I cleaned up the language just a little bit, but, you know, at one point he said, Clint, I'm going to find a way to make them stay.
Yeah, there you go. That sounds more like Asa.
Yeah. Asa did not want you two to go. So in the absence of my father, I'm making you the offer.
Oh, Clint, come on. You don't have to do that.
I want to. I want you to make this your home. For good.
Straight through to the living room. Thank you very much. No, there is not a caterer here yet. Please, we're having a wedding. We cannot be without food. Thank you very much.
Was a horrible idea. There's no way I'm going to be ready in time. I can't find my shoes. And forget about my hair looking like anything
Claire,
special.
aren't you getting a little bit carried away with this wedding thing?
I want to look decent.
But about the dress.
Oh, you know what? I'm tired of everybody giving me a hard time about my dress.
Who else is?
Todd. He was surprised that I still had it.
Yeah, well, the last time you wore that dress, you were marrying him for love. Oh, excuse me, please. That's an antique. Be very careful with it.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
I didn't have time to buy a new one.
Oh? Is that the only reason?
I know what I'm getting into, Dora.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm doing this for $5 million and for Todd to get his son back. What if it doesn't work?
What if the judge thinks the baby should stay with the McBains?
Well, then it would kill Todd.
What about you? Will you stand by him as his wife?
You know, you're like toxic waste, spreading your poison wherever you go. I just hope Mrs. McBain isn't in trouble.
Oh, please, you don't give a damn about her or Star.
Look, Mrs. McBain is really nice. And her husband happens to be a doctor, not some...
Hey, say it and you're dead.
I don't have to. Everybody knows what your father is. Anyway, it looks like Mrs. McBain's gonna need a new babysitter. I think I'll go offer my service.
I'll kill her.
Calm down. Relax. Relax. Just forget the brick bought, all right? She's not worth it.
Marco's right, Star.
She's just trying to mess with you, all right?
You know, I'm not even worried about Brittany. It's just... what Mrs. McBain said really freaked me out.
I may be new here, but I know your reputation, Mrs. McBain. You are considered an excellent teacher by both your colleagues and the students.
Thank you.
Still, I cannot allow any faculty member